Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Astin Nurjana, and now I'm going to deliver a presentation about pattern of language used in a society. Alright, I don't want to waste the time, so let's get started. If we talk about pattern of language used in society, so language and society are related and language can be used to establish social relationships and show social identity. Sociolinguistics is the field of study that examines the relationship between language and society. Language use refers to the way language is employed in various social contexts. As we can see, there is a table about the factors that influencing language use. There are four factors. The number one is social context. Social context in language use refers to the situational factors that influence how language is used, interpreted, and understood. It encompasses the environment, social relationships, and cultural norms that shape the way people communicate. Social context affect choice in vocabulary, tone, formality, and even the language or dialect being used. Understanding social context helps explain why people modify their language based on the factors like who they are speaking to, where they are, and what they are talking about. For example, like communication, family, and then friends, formal setting, etc. Number two is cultural norms. Cultural norms in language use refers to the shared expectation and rules within a community regarding how language should be used in different social contexts. This norm influence communication styles, language choices, and interaction, shaping everything from vocabulary and grammar to tones, body language, and gestures. The different cultures have varying standards for politeness, respect, and formality, and then understanding of cultural norms in language use is crucial for effective cross-cultural communication and misinterpreting these norms. And it can lead to misunderstanding or even offense. For example, like tradition, community values, and beliefs. Number three is demographic. Demographic in language use refers to the characteristic of a population, such as age, gender, education level, ethnicity, socioeconomic status, and geographic location that influence how language is used and perceived. Geographic factors contribute to regional and social variation in language, resulting in different dialect, sociolect, or language used by particular social classes and ethnic or language linked to the specific ethnic groups. The language used by different demographic groups often drives change in language over time. For instance, younger generation might introduce new words or changing the meaning of existing ones. Demographic characters can shape how language is perceived. For example, like certain accents or dialect may be associated with stereotypes or biases based on the listener's perception of the speaker's demographic background. So, understanding demographic in language use is essential for linguistic educators, marketers, and professionals in communication fields as it helps to tailor many message appropriately for the first audience and understand the social cultures, dynamic or language. Number four is graphical region. Graphical region in language use refers to how location or area where people live influences the way they speak and communicate. Here we go to the diagram. This is the types of language pattern. There are six types. Number one is code switching. and then register and style shifting, diglossia, language and identity, multilingualism, and technology. Alright, this is the end of the explanation. So I want to tell you the summary of the key points. To conclude, patterns of language use in society are deeply intertwined with social, cultural, and contextual factors. Alright, that's all for me about the pattern of language used in society. I hope all of you here got the point. Thank you very much for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.